Toby, 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 Toby.
Okay.
Toby, 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 Toby.
Oh, he's a good boy. He is a good boy. Okay. So you wanted to hear about each wheel?
Yeah, so you just did pottery camp. This is week 3. Right? Week 3.
Yep, week 3.
And you've
2
had
classes a day.
Okay.
AM, PM, 9 to 12 and 1 to 4. And all these wheels, other than this one, have been through all of them. All of the camps, also except for this one. This one didn't do it.
Plus my wheel on the first week, yeah?
Yeah, your wheel, which is really heavy. So
Yeah.
my thoughts on that, it's really heavy. It's really sturdy, really good to use. I find that the kids don't like it as much. Well, depends on the kids. Because they're little and they can't really get as far. And I remember having a struggle because
when you guys were little, you couldn't do the pedal. And that's actually a problem for this one too.
Yeah.
The Shimpa with the strong pedal, the little guys can't do it
So
as well.
each one of these has like a thing that each kid hated about it. But so this one was the fact, well, these two both was the fact, so the splash pan is really small.
So this is the Shimpa Aspire with the hand crank and then with the foot pedal.
Yeah, so the foot pedal was hard. So I always ended up putting the bigger kids on the foot pedal.
Yep. Because
they can move it better. And if it's like a 20-pound first grade girl, she can't move it. But this one, so both of these, I found that the splash pans were a big deal. It kind of made or broke the wheel. So for these two, the splash pan it filled up pretty quick. But these two they've been going for like forever, like 8 years or something.
So explain to everybody why the splash pan's a big deal.
The splash pan, well, for these, the splash pan, if it wasn't constantly, like, the water was taken out, then it would leak on them. And, like, it would...
Leak onto their bottom.
Yeah, leak onto their bottoms.
Yeah,
so if, like, you can tell in here, if it gets over this line, if the water, then it would leak here and then leak down. So you can even see there's water here, and then it would leak onto them.
I've definitely had that happen more than once.
So that was a problem with that one. Same thing happened with this, except it wasn't on something where it could leak onto them. So it would leak through here whenever it got too high, and you can see all the streaks.
Huh.
And the main problem, so this one is really good other than the fact, so I actually had a lot of problems with this one. You cannot stick a big sponge down there, which was really hard because that meant every time we would have to take it off. And the thing about taking it off is they made it so well so that it would stick on. So whenever you took it off, it would splash everywhere. So that one was hard to work with sometimes.
So I wouldn't say you had a lot of problems with it.
No, I
The
didn't have a
challenge
lot of problems
was
with it. All of them works great, and they did great. And all of them did phenomenal. I mean, they've been doing 12 hours a day for 6 days, 9 days.
Yeah, but that is the problem in getting, so the benefit of this one is that you have an 11-inch wheel head, which means you can have standard bat pin holes. I usually have bat pins here, which is kind of a big deal when even beginning pottery, I think is kind of a big deal.
If you want to do more, if you're not just like missing.
If you're not wanting to handle your pots, touch them.
Yeah, if you're not wanting to mess them
every
up
time,
each time.
you need to have bats.
Yeah. And that was the thing for this one. So a lot of the kids, I was asking them which one they liked best, and each person had a different favorite. So it's not like this is the one to get necessarily. Like
these two were
are the most kids liked these two.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple people said this one, but I'll get to that one.
So just real quick, the splash pan's a big deal for you teaching.
For me teaching.
Because if the kids are not cleaning out their splash pans, then you have to go over there and do it, which means you can't help them center, which is most of what you're doing when you're doing beginning pottery.
Yeah. It's a lot because it's constant people needing help. So if I'm doing a job that they could do, then I'm like, hey, could you do this? But
what's he doing? What is he doing over there?
Toby!
Toby! Toby! Come here, boy!
Come here, Toby!
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, that's the guy.
So this one was pretty good. A lot of the kids said that they liked this one the best. Both of these Vivors. This one, the only problem is you can't take off the splash pan.
Yeah, that was the original gangster right there.
Yeah, this was the OG.
That's the one that started the whole pottery wheel revolution for.
Yeah.
Well, because it made pottery wheels accessible. You didn't have to spend $1,000 or
Yeah.
$750 or even
Yeah.
$500. When
I
was
mean,
buying
it's
these,
still going. How long have we had this wheel? We've had it for like.
those came out like 6 years ago. They
Yeah, we've
started
had this
selling
for
those
a
on
minute.
Amazon. Before that, this was the economy wheel, which is about $500 back in the day. $400 if you were lucky.
Yeah. A lot of kids said that they like this one best, although something to watch out for is if the water gets too high, what did it do? It leaks into the motor and it'll shock the kids.
Yeah.
So it was shocking them a lot and they were all like getting mad and they were like, I don't want to do this wheel. I was like, y'all just got to keep the splash thing cleaned out because I keep telling you this. Got to keep it cleaned out.
And when you say shocking a lot, they're gonna think we're like electrocuting people.
No,
You could feel a little tingle. If you didn't have rubber shoes on. So I always recommend people wear these no matter what, or wear sandals or something.
Crocs,
yeah. But yeah, if you don't have water overflowing into the motor, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so just keep the splash pan cleaned out. And for
I
these,
say that I'm not an electrician. This is just our experience.
Yeah. And so for these two,
we're not affiliated with any of these wheels.
Yeah.
We bought all these wheels. Nobody's given us any of these wheels.
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. So for this one, I think these also are Vevers. So this one.
This may or may not be, but they're all.
What?
This may or may not be, but they're all from the same kind of.
Well, it has the same exact like panel.
All of them do.
Okay.
If you look at Vivo,
all the touch
Beaver, yeah.
So these ones have a touch screen.
So you're saying the touch screen's identical?
Yeah, the touch screen. Other than the fact, well, maybe this one isn't a touch.
No, it totally isn't.
No, I mean it is a touch screen. Sorry.
It has the exact same.
But it doesn't have the Viver right there like that one does.
Oh yeah, well that's not Viver maybe. I think
so. Yeah.
But they're all coming.
This is a different brand, and I noticed this is funny. I was cleaning these out, and these are the exact same splash pans. Like they stack on top of each other, exactly the same. They're exact same size, everything. So
I mean, if you look at on Amazon Forever, these wheels have gone by Anvil, Viva Home. There's just a ton of them, and I think they're all probably from the same factory, just white labeled differently.
Yeah, probably. So this one was finicky. So the first time,
we didn't use it the first week.
No, we did. So the first week, the first day or two, we had problems with it. Okay. And the kids were not a fan because it would randomly turn off. Not gonna lie, so the girl that was on it was a little bit high maintenance. So I was kind of thinking, oh, she's just being a little dramatic. I'll just get her a different wheel. Because we had like 4 kids that week or something. So we just put her on a different wheel. And we didn't use it for the next week. What?
Super sweet, but yeah.
Yeah, she was so sweet, but
very comfortable asking for what she needed.
Yeah. Yes. So we didn't end up using that the second week either. But this week we needed more wheels. So we tried it again. First 2 days, it worked like basically flawlessly. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really understand how the touchscreen worked till this week. So I finally understood that, and it's like you have to wait for it to turn orange or blue for different things.
Right.
Before you can touch the next button. It's a whole thing. But today was really weird. It was giving us, I haven't told you this, it was giving us a lot of trouble.
What was going on?
It would randomly switch, and there was no clay on it, that we weren't touching it, and it would just randomly switch directions. Like it would beep and it would switch directions.
No, I think I remember this happening previously too. That's just these touchscreens to me feel.
The touchscreens I would not recommend. I would definitely recommend the Viver with the foot pedal because they work really well. And this Viver one also. So these.
This is brand new. I just got this one.
We got this one 2 days ago.
So this is its debut with this class.
This was its first time. And so this one also has a touchscreen, which actually this one worked really well. The touchscreen worked really well because so initially I think in all the videos and all the pictures, you were supposed to go sitting towards the touchscreen.
Yeah.
But I said, we've had problems with this touchscreen. If somebody accidentally touches it, then it messes up the pot. So I decided to flip it around and have them go from this angle so that they wouldn't be touching it. And it gave us no problems. The touchscreen was great. I mean, still don't love that it's there, but it's just, it worked fine. No problems with it. We just used the foot pedal the whole time. But the thing with this one, a lot of the kids didn't like this one because it was slower. Because it's not direct drive.
Don't say a lot. The kids
Like
that didn't
2
like
kids.
this one, the downside was this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm being pretty dramatic about all this.
Yeah.
But like,
Because
these were
it
the
was
bad
slower.
things. Yeah, because it was slower. So the max speed, because you said it's like because it's not direct drive or something,
This
it doesn't
one,
have the belt.
Well, this one has a direct drive, which means for every revolution of the motor, it's turning one time. The other ones are all belted. And it's advertised on this one that that's a plus. And it probably is a plus for strength. It probably is a plus for strength but for the belts, it can go, why don't you cut that one off and let's just show everybody the difference in the two.
Where's the wire tool? They don't need it.
They didn't get that one.
They didn't need that one.
Okay, so full speed on this one. You can kind of see it's got
There we go.
320 is what that one says it's
wait.
going at.
Dad.
Here. 320. What are you doing?
Making a little.
But this one goes just a lot faster, and it's the same speed, 320. But the difference is, I wonder if I can show the motor here.
Oh, Dad.
I know. You got that flywheel. You see that flywheel there? So for every one revolution of the motor there, you're getting
More.
Are you?
I don't know. We'll
I don't know.
turn it on.
It's definitely faster though. Without a doubt, it's faster.
So you can see I put like a little mark on both of these. And you can't really see the mark on this one because it's going really fast. The mark is right there.
Oh,
And that's how fast it goes, but you can see the mark on this one. So
yeah,
This
we need
one.
a way to objectively do this here. That's a great idea.
it's the mark. If I do it like that, full speed, you can see it. It's slower.
Okay, now do it on this one. Yeah, it's a lot faster.
Yeah. And it definitely feels a lot faster just when you're like
Yeah, I noticed that too.
centering and all the different.
But other than that, I love this wheel.
Yeah, I love how compact. I can say
do too.
things that I love about each one of these wheels. So I love how compact this one is because it's lighter for me to move, and it's just easier for me to get my arms around because I have to move all these every night. I like this one. It does have a reset button, which was really helpful. I just stepped on it on accident, and that was really helpful. Liked that for the touchscreen for sure.
Toby.
I also loved how this splash pan worked because it's pretty deep. Both of these splash pans are pretty deep, so we didn't have hardly any trouble with those. These, I loved how just durable they are, and they always work. And yeah, I don't know. I just really appreciate the foot pedal. Also, all of these can do left-handed, so they can go backwards, clockwise. You usually center, if you're right-handed, you go counterclockwise. If you're left-handed, you go clockwise.
You can go clockwise, but counterclockwise is standard.
Yes, counterclockwise is standard. And so all of these can go clockwise or counterclockwise. The two blue ones
Only go counterclockwise.
only go, standard. So I liked that. So I always put the left-handed people on these two just because it's like super easy. So this one's stop, forward, and then backwards. So I just loved how easy that was. Always super helpful. I actually really liked on this one, the little compartments because they would always put their wet clay right there and I could just pick it up as I go.
I like the compartments
So
too.
that was really helpful. I like those.
Sometimes with these wheels, actually with all these wheels, sometimes they'll shake a little bit. The splash pan will shake a little bit. And if you want to eliminate that, you just take some string and you wrap it around the base where it attaches.
Yeah. That's what you did for this one.
Did I do that?
Yeah. And then for this one, I really appreciate, I mean, these things have been so durable. They always work.
And they travel so well.
Yeah,
they travel
they're
inside those black
in these
bins.
little
You can
black
put clay in there and your
suitcase.
tools.
I like the 2 levels. It's always helpful for me to put things on. They always put their wet clay right here, their water right here.
It
I
gets your-
love the hand pedal for the little kids.
Yeah, hand pedal is
'Cause
definitely better when you're starting out.
Yeah, Toby. No, come on.
Toby, come here.
But
Oh, Toby.
yeah. So that's Pottery Camp, and then we have your, what's it called, Clay Boss.
Clay Boss is the
That one
best.
always just works.
There is one of these Viver wheels that I'm going to buy next, and there's 2 actually. One I think might be comparable to, comparable to the Clay Boss.
Really?
Maybe. It's a $200 wheel. It's got 3 legs. You know, these all have 4 legs, which is not ideal. You want 3 legs on a pottery wheel. 3 points define a plane. So that's better. That's better.
That was one of those things with the Vivers that I really like. If the kids were going really fast and centering and their clay was really off center, then the whole thing would shake.
You didn't like that or did?
No, I didn't like how it would shake.
You didn't like that, yeah. I can.
Because it would, like the whole thing would just jostle and I would have to come over there. And there were several times where I had to adjust like the little foot little things, yeah. But yeah, they all were pretty durable. I mean, they worked out. Just gotta say, that one gave me no trouble until the end of today. It just continually, I don't even know. It would just turn off. It would just randomly go the other direction. And I was like, this is not good. But they were all great. That one did great most of the time. But yeah.
Cool.
That's Pottery Camp.
I'm going to give my 2 cents as someone that's worked with these a lot. Haven't tried this yet, but I think I'm going to like it. I'm interested in figuring out the physics behind the flywheel versus the direct drive, because I love the compactness of this. I love the 3 legs. They also make this in a 4-legged version.
Oh, wait, he's touching
which I'm interested in. Huh?
He's touching that.
Oh, yeah, that'll show up. Why don't you let him down?
But he's
so snuggly. So we did have this come off. The handle just kind of unscrewed out of there. It's just kind of like screwed into that rubber.
Although most kids didn't use the handle for that.
Most kids didn't use the handle, yeah. Okay. Well, even still, I like to have the handle because at the beginning, it's so good to have. So this one is still my favorite because I prefer the 11-inch wheel head. I think it's a better wheel head than this one because of the bat situation. You want to be able to have bats. But these are always faithful. These have been going from the very beginning. And I actually had one in Malaysia before we moved back here. So, all right, girl. If you were to buy 10 of one kind right now, what would you buy?
Oh, okay. Probably, I don't know. Probably the blue Beaver.
The blue Beaver?
Or the yellow Beaver.
You mean orange?
Orange, whatever the color that is. I don't know. I'm really tired.
Okay.
I really like these. They are always durable. The kids never complain about it. It's just me who complains about it because they don't take out the trash in the splash pan. What?
But you're not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it at all. Kidding. I'm not. I'm just tired.
You are tired. Way to go, girl. You've laid it all on the field. Good job.
Yep.
High five.
We did it.